Hey! Welcome to Big History. I'm Rachel Hansen, and these guys back here, this is our class forest family. I'm so excited for you guys to meet them. And you need to learn their names. Names are important. Where should we start? Let's start back here. That one, that's Wilma, named after my grandma. This one, Kyle. It's not his real name. That right there, that's Grendela. Grendela is kind of like related to George up there. I thought they were bonsai trees, but they're not. So once I finally stopped trimming them, they grew like crazy because it's a ficus, not a bonsai. There's a little cactus right there, Theo, and another little cactus there, Cleo. Up here, that's Birdie. Birdie is a replacement for one of our class plants who died. May she rest in peace, Cassandra. Okay, so we've got Bob Bain and David Christian, two of our big historians. And I think they're appropriately named because, you know, like Bain has a whole lot more hair than David Christian. Sorry, David. Cute, right? What's not to love? So that's our fam. Oh wait, what? One more. He's a big guy, let me grab him. Oh my gosh. I might have a hernia. Do you see him? This guy here. This is Bob. Bob is growing like a weed. Bob's leaves are poisonous if they're ingested, so obviously don't eat them. And every once in a while, Bob grows a corn cob too. That's right, Bob. Okay, Bob, we gotta put you back. You're too heavy. Now, today, I thought it was important to introduce you to the class Forest fam because we're talking about our driving question. What makes life so special? Gosh, life is special. Like how special life is. I mean, think about it. I'm sure you can think of living things. Just look out your window, right? I can look out and I see plants and trees and grass and my neighbor is walking the dog. They're all living. But what is it that separates living things, like all these guys, from non-living things? And that's why our word of the day is life. Life. Life is the condition that distinguishes plants and animals from all the other non-organic matter on the planet. You know, like rocks and dirt. And living things have 4 characteristics that we're gonna work to define today as we try to figure out what it is that makes life so gosh darn special. All right, so here to illustrate the 4 characteristics of living things is Bob Bain. Thanks for being here, Bob. All right, so the first thing that living things have is a metabolism, right? Just like you and me. We need energy. And Bob Bain, this little jade plant, he needs energy. He needs sunlight and he needs water so that he can keep growing big, like a little chia pet up here. The second thing that living things do is they reproduce. They make copies of themselves. And this little guy, Bob Bain, he's a mini version of our 2 big jade plants back there, Jimmy and Jimmy Jr. They got so big, they made so many copies, we had to split them up. The third characteristic of life is that it adapts. It changes when its environment becomes too harsh so that it can survive. So sometimes these plants back here, when I don't put them where I'm supposed to, they lean toward the light. You can see back there, corncob has a pretty good lean because he was just aching for some sunlight, some energy. And the 4th characteristic, homeostasis. Living things are able internally to make sure that they remain stable. And that stability allows them to survive. So even if Bob Bain goes a few days without water, he's able to maintain his life. Thanks, Bob. Today, you're gonna head over to Khan Academy and you're gonna watch David Christian, this guy, talk about what is life. So watch the video. David's pretty good, he's pretty smart. And think about those 4 characteristics of life that we talked about. Metabolism, reproduction, adaptation, and homeostasis. And see if as David Christian is talking, you can keep up with him. All right, we'll see you back here in a few minutes. Hey, welcome back. David Christian looks a little better in real life, yeah? All right, so today you're gonna take everything that you've learned about life, those 4 characteristics, and put them to work in your historian's journal. And today, our question is, are viruses alive? Is it life? So put it through the claim testers and put it through those 4 characteristics that we discussed today. How do viruses get their energy? What do they live off of? What's their food? How do they reproduce? How do they make copies of themselves? How do they adapt to their changing environments? And lastly, how do they keep the balance? Homeostasis. Okay, it's great to see you back here for week 4. I'm so glad that you're with us. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Be good. Take care. Bye, y'all.